Thank you very much for joining us. I know you caught you off the cuff. Well, it's been a interesting couple of seasons. Firstly, what's your reaction after today and obviously getting relegated?
Well, look, it was a great game, and we played well and we won. Don't always happen that way round. I thought the fans were fantastic after the game. It was like we won something, you know. I mean, the crowd was just fantastic, and for me, that's brilliant. I think we just won back-to-back games at the end of the season. That's brilliant. Steve joined us in January, didn't he? And you know, his win record is really good, right? Under Steve, we're going to do really well. So getting relegated, nobody wants it. I said it before in public. Our best weren't good enough, but you know, we'll move heaven and earth to get back to the league and get back to playing great football. But that was good football today.
It was, and the positivity, I think, with Steve Cottrell, the 2 wins today, I guess it goes into the summer. And potentially with some names being re-signing. We've just talked to Christian Deutsch, he's committed to next season, he said. It does feel like you go into the summer that potentially, we know National League's hard, but there certainly is something there to get better and have a bit more enjoyable season.
Yeah, and I don't think National League is harder than this league. I don't think there's anything there for us to fear. We've got ourselves new training pitches at Junction 13, which is going to be better for us. We train out of the county at the moment, so we've been improving the infrastructure of the club. We're going to put a new pitch down here, hybrid pitch for the stadium. And we'll have a summer of recruitment. Steve will get to recruit the players that he wants. I mean, everything's good. I mean, we got relegated, but it don't feel that way today. It just feels good here.
I guess the problem is the National League is hard to get out. There is only one place that only one team gets up, so it's not a given going straight back up.
Well, only one team gets up automatic, but 2 come up in total.
Well, we know that from 7 years ago.
Exactly. So we've done it once. There ain't no reason we can't do it again. And you know, we learned a lot along the way. We're a different football club to what we were back then, and it's just not a big deal.
And the recruitment over the summer, I think Steve is going to be the first manager who's had a whole transfer window since Rob Edwards. There's been a few issues with recruitment before, but already we've seen in January recruitment was minimal but good, and I guess you'll be expecting the same this season, this summer.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Billy. Everything went pear-shaped for us, didn't it, when we won League Two? You know, we lost our manager, our director of football, our best players, and we haven't recruited properly or rightly since then. You're right, we haven't had a manager that's had a proper full recruitment period themselves, and you know, we just haven't got it right. We know that. So life's an experience, and if you learn from it, then you do better.
You talked about the training ground they're moving into in July, ready for next season. How's the stadium? Has the relegation impacted that at all?
No, it hasn't. No, I mean, the stadium's still bogged down in planning. It's unbelievable, really. You know, we got outline permission 5 years ago, I think, maybe 4 years ago, and we submitted an application to clear all of the conditions, which we'd met. And you know, it should have been approved in full last October, but it still hasn't been. Our 2 training pitches took 2 years to build. Grass pitches in a grass field took 2 years of planning, and right now facilities for the training ground itself have been refused. It's a marquee, it's a temporary structure, but it's been refused, and you know, we just bogged down in planning. It's hard to understand.
For yourself, the last 10, you've been at Forest Green, 10, 11 years. You've seen the ups, you've seen the downs. Are you still fully committed to Forest Green? I think Forest Green and yourself have both gone up and up the last 10 years. It's worked for both you and Forest Green. And are you going to be here for another 10, 15 years to take them to the new stadium and go back up with that championship dream?
It won't take that long. It's not going to take that long, Billy. Well, look, I've been here 14 years, as it happens, since 2010, summer of 2010. I love it here. I love what we do. I love what we achieve. I love the community spirit. You see after this game, you saw it. It's just wonderful to be a part of. All the conversations I'm having with fans around here, just so positive, and everybody appreciates what we've done here as a club. And you know, nobody wants to lose a game or a season, but that stuff happens, and it's about what you do about it.
And in the short term, what are you going to do about it? Are you in charge of are you going to be having the conversations with the recruitment team or the agents, or is that more like something Steve deals with?
No, that'd be for Steve. You know, it's a mistake to get involved. That'd be for Steve, and you know, I'm just confident we've got the right man in that job. Recruitment will be better. Our training facilities, will be better. We're moving our gym back into the club. We'll be based here at the club and shuttling down to Junction 13 to play on the pitches for now, unfortunately. But all of that will be much better than what we had before. Everything about the club will be better than it was. So it can only go one way.
And I find, I guess, for Gloucestershire as a whole, it must be better to have the team based in and around Gloucestershire. When 10 years ago when you first came, they were based in Hartbury or in Cirencester. You saw them around in the middle of Stroud, where they don't feel as connected anymore. But maybe now they're training nearby, they're going to be based closer by. Maybe there'll be a bit more connection between the players and the fans.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll be based here at the club 4 days a week for training. They'll come here, meet, breakfast, do their thing, go down, train, come back in the gym, that kind of stuff. I mean, it'll also be good for the players to be at the stadium rather than other days than just a game day, if you know what I mean. So it'll become their proper base. And Stroud doesn't have training facilities. Hartbury was better than we had, then Cirencester was better than that, and then where we are now, Stanley Park, was the best we've ever had, but it isn't good enough. And we're trying to put these things right.
Still enjoying it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
As always, thanks so much for joining us.